Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. We're back at our hub as we will be after every one of our little missions, and the first thing we'll note when we get back today, we don't have any fancy collectibles to get today. How quaint.
They're all correct. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies. You know that.
Yes. Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step along that path.
And we must find a girl, Emily. You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
We'll sleep in just a moment. I'd like to take care of something first if I can, Admiral. Can we go back to... Damn, he's a good shot. I just gotta... By comparison, let me just, Okay, I'm a pretty decent shot in video games, you know? But this isn't the shot, okay? Look where I'm standing. I'm directly across from him. That was a misfire, sorry. Let me try and hit a bottle at... Let me hit the glass at that distance. Slightly smaller target than his. Yeah. See what I mean? Damn, he's a good shot. Well then. He's got to have like a sight on his pistol, or he's firing a slug and I'm firing blunderbuss or something, because damn. That shot made me jelly. Oh, and there was probably some important storyline exposition there, but I was too busy being marveled by his incredible sniping skill. I can't... No way. Not with this, there's no way with this piece you could have made that shot. That's some mad hack, sir. That's not even remotely imaginable. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, I suppose we can go to sleep soon. I did want to talk to a certain someone, if I can.
Do you mean to tell me you don't know how to curtsy properly?
Please, sir. I was never in service with a noble.
That's not an excuse. You need to learn proper decorum. The Hound Pits has seen a few lords and ladies in its day.
If they were here, I expect they didn't want to be recognized, sir.
Never mind that. Lord Pendleton ought to be shown the respect he deserves. He doesn't require it, but he notices.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
But even so, have you forgotten we may soon be guarding a future Empress? You will be in the presence of the most important person in the entire known world, and you don't know how to curtsy.
But she's just a child, and she's not even here. No one knows where she is.
Well, our masters are just the people to find her, I'll have you know. Please learn your manners before then.
Wow, punch that asshole in the face, lady. It's alright. I still think you're kind of cute, even if you're probably plague-ridden. Probably. Anyway, like I said, a few other things to take care of before we get on with it. No, you're not the first thing to take care of, Pendleton. Each time you come back to the pub, a few pieces of lore update. And I'd like to go over those with you really quick before we move on with our lives. 1 second. Here's the first one. Campbell. Havelock's log entry update with each mission. So if you'd like to read that, pause it, and read it. It's... 1 in 5 I suppose was reasonable odds for what I was trying to do. I can't get mad at him for that. But I did make it. So there you go. Secondly, his autobiography thing updates as well.
Corvo's proved his abilities beyond question. It's not anyone who can walk into Holger Square and put down the High Overseer. And now faced with the question, could he be dangerous? Events are going to move quickly now. The storm's rising.
Indeed. Events are moving quickly. And am I dangerous? Well, I suppose I am. Hey look, loot. This will come into play later. Pause and read if you want.
Memoir, Chapter 28. Waverly, Waverly, Waverly. The very name sweeps one away. She came into our cold marble hall and brought light and warmth. She changed our lives forever. It was only later I realized she was a traitorous little weasel, like all the Boyles.
Waverly Boyle, huh? We'll learn more about her later. But with all that done, I suppose we should go to bed. That's what I wanted to show you guys, with how good of a shot he is, and the updated audiographs. Now we can sleep and see what tomorrow brings. If you can fulfill certain conditions throughout the games, sometimes you're going to find loot on this table with a little note explaining why you earned it. I have not filled such conditions at this time, and realistically I probably never will, because that's shit you get on low chaos runs 99% of the time. This is anything but a low chaos run, so don't hold your breath on getting much on this table. But, regardless, let us continue, shall we? Yeah, let's take a nap. Learn about weepers, you say? Interesting, interesting. Suppose the learning shall commence soon. Weepers are an interesting thing. You'll be seeing them soon enough, don't worry. Interesting, that's the word I want to use. They're interesting. I don't know why I came in here. I guess I really wanted to. Alright, head downstairs. We're supposed to go.
You're lucky I keep you on.
Lucky? This place would fall apart in 10 minutes without me.
Is that so?
In any case, you can't dismiss me. I went through the books this morning and found 5 mistakes you've made.
Very well.
You're lucky I found them before the Admiral did.
That's right. Tell him, let that asshole know he's not in charge. I like her. The maid here is a sassy chick. I like sassy chicks. You, sir, are a dick. You work for an asshole and you are an asshole. Throwing that out there.
It was a milkmaid who started it. She took ill one morning after her chores, but the milk had already been delivered. That was all it took for them to wall the place off. Plague spreads fast.
Damn. I assume he means in this specific region, like this area, as opposed to the entire plague. Because I know how the entire plague started, and that does not sound accurate. We will or will not get to that later. I'm not sure how spoilery that would be, so you can ask me in private if you really want to know. And you're not afraid of spoilers. Anyway, suppose I've done enough looting for now. Let's stop getting stuck on things for starters, and now let's get out the back door here and see what we're all doing out in... Oh, I know where he is. Jeez. Sorry, brain fart. I thought we were on Chapter 4. We're on Chapter 3. He's next to the sewer grate, isn't he? Yep, next to the sewer grate.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper. Poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
That's an if. I want to go that route, and why do I care if a few weepers get their head chopped off? Something to note, now that we have the sewer key, there is a rune. 2 runes, in fact, But as you can guess, they're both in the new area we just unlocked.
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
Dude, you just got rejected hard on the can I get in your pants game. I'm sorry, bro. She's actually kind of cute. I feel your pain right now. Anyway, why was I in here again? Oh, right. Upgrades.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
I'm digging that last one. I'm digging the let's craft something for me. Because we now have a few new schematics we can play with. So let's go over to... oh, you can also buy a rune here if you have a lot of money. Which I do. And I like runes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I would actually hear those specifically for Mask Optics 2. So I can get really zoomy with my mask. Anything else worth having? Well... this one could be good. I'll go ahead and pick it up. This one could also be good. I'll pick it up. Screw it. Don't honestly feel like I need the rest of this stuff. Improved armor could definitely have its value. The only thing that I would really care about beyond that. This one actually wouldn't hurt. Range, yeah, wouldn't hurt. I don't really care about reload, honestly. Don't need a pistol upgrade because I don't use it that much. Don't need sword crossing because I don't use it that much. Yeah, I'm good, okay. Got another rune here. How many do I got now? 2 runes. Alright. I'm thinking next I'm going to go ahead and invest straight to bend time, which is really expensive. Because it is the last major ability for combat I haven't shown off yet. Mine is Bloodlust, which is just you do more damage and go crazy with your sword. But it doesn't really get flashier. It's just do more damage with your sword, basically. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Today we're going to learn about Weepers. Weepers are a thing. An annoying thing, but a thing nonetheless. And by the way, let me see if I can get a good zoom in on them for you. Stop parrying and zoom. There we go. See any? Because I don't. Not yet. But trust me, I can hear them coughing. They're down here, don't worry. The Weepers are down here. You can tell when a Weeper's coming because it's got that awful cough and wheeze it does. They're farther that way. Doesn't hurt to check your corners though to make sure. You can open this up as an alternate way in and out of this area if you feel so inclined. I'm not sure the value of that. I have an idea of why you can do that for later in the game. But I question the value of it. I might show it off then when we get there, if I even remember it that far into the future. That kind of a ways away. Oh, and before I forget, the reason this video is a little bit late is because Lance Prater, one of my subscribers, bought me a copy of Evil Within for Christmas. So thank you very much, Lance. And I'll admit this video is late because I got really into it. And, you know, I was playing it. A lot. A lot. It was good. Very, very violent, very gory. I'm very much a fan. Not the perfect game, but a good game. You can go up here and see you're back in the Hound Pit pub. This is another way in and out of the sewer here that was sealed until they gave you the key. They unlock like 3 ways to get into the sewer simultaneously with that key, apparently. But I did want to show that off, and while I'm here, I might as well grab the whale oil. Alright, with that swag and looting and demonstrating of locations done, we must move on now. Now, there is a question if Weepers are remotely sentient or if they've gone full-on zombie and there's no brain left. Now, I personally don't care. I'm a bad man and I want to hurt people, but that is a question that you can debate for yourselves.
This weaver got the disease from attending to sick children.
Okay, she once was human.
They are called weepers. They can languish like this for many weeks.
Sucks, doesn't it?
She intends to spread the plague to others if she gets the
That line right there is a large part of why people question
So speak in whispers. the drunk Bella. Fortunes have been won here.
Now he's just talking about the location. I don't care about that. Yeah, something about putting my hand over her face while she was vomiting sounded really unpleasant to me. But, so it goes, so it goes. Yeah, that line right there where they said she intends to spread the plague to whoever she can. Let me get back a little more. I'm not liking my angle here. That's a good angle. I want to wait this guy out for a moment, make sure he's not going to turn on me at the last second. You're gonna, you know, look the other way? Look literally any other direction, buddy? I would settle for left or right. I can walk around either one. Fine. Either way, we get a little note down here, an ancient note. Okay, somebody is not happy about their outsider worship attempt, so I think I'll be taking that rune for myself. Perhaps it was the Weepers here before that were playing with the outsider articles. I couldn't really say for sure either way. Anyway, we have another rune very close by. As you can see here, it's, well, just kind of hovering right behind the first one. Make a point not to forget that, because it's an easy to get free rune. I mean, there's no reason to ignore it. You should definitely pick it up. There's only 2 Weepers in the sewer, so you can kill them, get done with it, and move back out. However, you ain't moving back out this way now, are you? Which, I guess, is why they have so many ways out of the sewer besides this one, because you could open this from upstairs. In fact, you could have even come in from upstairs, dropped in this opening, and attacked from this angle. But I kind of wanted to show off more of the sewer, because it is an interesting little area. If Weepers attack you, they attack you by grabbing you, clawing at your face, vomiting on you. You know, basically trying to give you the plague. Luckily, Corvo cannot catch the plague in this game. It's just hard-coded in that that's not a factor. Because if it was, then Weepers would be a hell of a lot more scary if by the end of the game you were, like, not so well off.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a Weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Well, you heard the lady. Now, this is somebody I was waiting for. I wanted to get a heart shot on the Overseer Martin here.
There are few brave enough to laugh in the outsider's face. But T. Martin is one.
That is pretty damn brave.
Do not be deceived by his talk of strictures. Martin's crimes weigh heavy on his spirit.
Crimes? Well, he did, you know, assist in the assassination of essentially his pope.
He has been a soldier, a highway robber, and a man of faith.
And he has a colorful past.
He wonders which is more powerful, the knife or the tongue.
For our Corvo, the knife.
He always had his sights set on the Abbey's highest office.
Well, now he can get it, because he just killed the last guy to have it.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo, because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
You heard the man. It's time for us to go to the dock. He wants to brief us personally. Oh, right. Because we're going after his brother. It's personal. Yeah, they said his twin brothers are the target. You know you're serious about this whole operation when you want me to kill your brothers to make it work, bro. I gotta give props to that snobbish noble for this one.
Corvo, a moment if I may. Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Okay, you heard the man. It's a hard thing to ask somebody to kill your own brother. Sibling side? I forget what it's called.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
I'm going to assume he means to go talk to his brothers and not to get fucked. It is a whorehouse, don't kid yourself. When they say brothel, they're just being polite, but they're saying it's a whorehouse. The House of Pleasure. You know, I have a feeling that a specific level in the new Thief game was based on this mission. Call it a hunch.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague.
Yeah, about that.
Low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you.
Yeah, about...
Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
Yeah, about that. That elixir he's selling might not be so good anymore. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, we're going to cut it here for now, everyone. We'll do this level next time, at least part of it. It's going to be a few videos, because like most levels, if you do it properly, it takes a while. So, I'm Nosgard Silverclaw. Here is our character, Corvo. A la Corvo. Achievement in Evil Within that I got on my first night. Awesome game. Play it. Anyway, yeah, moving on. Have a good one, everybody.